Hey everybody, it's your girl Donella just checking in and saying hello. Um, I had a couple of things on my mind. Mainly, I have been seeing different articles about teenagers and children in general committing suicide because of cyberbullying. Um, the most recent story I heard about was of a 15-year-old girl named Amanda Todd. She made a YouTube video. It's about 8 minutes, 9 minutes long, telling her story. She had been going through a lot of bullying. She made the mistake of sending a sexually explicit picture of herself to some little boy. So the little boy takes her picture and sends it to everyone she knows, church members, classmates, teachers, everybody. So she had to deal with bullying due to that issue. Her parents moved her to another school where more bullying ensued. She tried to commit suicide, and she started getting messages saying that next time maybe she would succeed and to try again, and just ignorant foolishness like that. um if I'm not mistaken, I think she got transferred to another school. Then she met another guy. They started talking and everything, and they eventually had sex. Come to find out, this little boy had a girlfriend the whole time. He was stringing her along, and he went and told his girlfriend that he slept with this girl, which led to the girlfriend and a group of other people, along with the boyfriend, coming to this girl's school, and a couple of the girls beating her like really, really badly. Um, the boy just stood there. The classmates just stood there. No faculty or anything got there in time enough to stop her from getting jumped and beat up, and she ended up going and hiding in a ditch until her father came and found her laying in a ditch. She posted the video, if I'm not mistaken, on September the 7th. She killed herself on October the 10th. Today is October the 15th, 2012. When I saw the news article, I went to her YouTube page and I watched the video. It was a very touching video. I know a lot of girls have been in her situation before and are probably going through it now. I think that she was really strong to be able to express her feelings in that way. Now, of course, that being said, this is YouTube, and there are a bunch of cowardly motherfuckers who decided that they wanted to use her video and her suicide as a catalyst for more bullying. That's what she gets. That's what she deserves. She brought it on herself. How the hell does a 15-year-old child bring bullying and all this other kind of craziness on themselves? This little girl ended up going to therapists, having to be on medication. Her parents, from what I understand, her parents did everything that a parent could do to help her, to find her help, to remove her from the particular situations, and they just like literally followed her. When you live in a community that has more than one junior high school, whatever, in different districts and everything, there's going to be someone from your new school who knows someone from your old school. So there's always the possibility of your issues from that old school traveling with you, because kids like to run their mouths. People in general like to run their mouths and like to get a whole bunch of craziness started, as long as they don't have to personally be involved in it. And it upset me, and it hurt my feelings for this little girl and her family. Her mother does not have her baby girl anymore. Her father does not have his baby girl anymore. If she had brothers and sisters, they don't have their sister anymore. And these motherfuckers want to come up here on her video and post comments talking about that's what she gets, that's what she deserves. Like, are you serious? Grown ass people hiding behind a damn computer screen, attacking a little girl even in her death? Are you for real? I'm not even going to just keep letting myself get more and more upset about this. But that leads me to this. It's not enough people giving out ass whoopings. And that's that. When I was growing up, when I was in an elementary school, everybody I knew that was in a place of authority had my mother's personal permission to whoop my ass. Prime example. I was in the 4th grade. My teacher's name was Miss Liddell. Miss Liddell got pregnant. She had to go off on maternity leave. So we got a substitute named Miss Gill. Now, Miss Gill, she was kind of thick girl. She wore glasses and everything. And she was what you would imagine like a typical teacher or librarian to be. She had her head snatched back in a bun with her little glasses on. And when you get a substitute, some people in class tend to act a complete fool. So I and others, I'm not going to call out no names, but y'all know who y'all are, we proceeded to act a fool. I didn't know Miss Gill had called my mama and told her that I was cutting up and acting a fool in class. So one day, I was really, really feeling myself. And do you know, this woman took me and took the yardstick, the real wooden yardstick, and dragged me to the bathroom. And she was going to whoop my ass. But I got all sensitive, got to crying and everything. Miss Gill, please don't beat me, please don't beat me. And she said, I talked to your mother. And she told me that if you continue to act up, I had her permission to whoop you. And I knew it was true because Miss Liddell had permission to whoop me too. That was back in the day when it wasn't called child abuse. It was about getting your bad ass whooped. Getting the switch from off the tree and getting your ass whooped. That's all it was. It wasn't called child abuse when I was growing up. My mama, my daddy, and damn near every grown up that I knew gave me a pop somewhere, sometime in my life. And I grew up to be perfectly fine. Some may say I got a little bit of craziness to me, but other than that, I'm perfectly fine. I say that to say this. People need to think about the words that come out of their mouths. Think about the words that come across their computer screens. And think about how you would feel if it were happening to you or your child. How would you feel if you walked into your child's room and found her hanging from her closet? I was looking at an old rerun, of Dr. Phil, where another teenager was found hanging in her closet because a grown ass woman decided to make up a fake profile because this little girl didn't get along with her daughter. So this grown woman makes a profile pretending to be a boy, getting all the information that she can get out of this little girl just to turn around and use it against her. She proceeded to tell this little girl how everybody hated her, how she was this, she was that, and all this other type of craziness. It's this grown ass woman, her teenage daughter, and then a employee of hers teasing this goddamn child just because her and the woman's daughter didn't get along. This little girl went and hung herself in her closet. Her father came and found her hanging in the closet, had to snatch down the whole closet rack, and they still couldn't save her. All because of one motherfucker who decided that they wanted to make up a profile and get a whole bunch of courage behind a damn computer screen. I have a 7-year-old niece, and I tell her, if anybody bothers you, you punch them in their motherfucking face, and then you go tell the teacher. You worry about whatever trouble you gonna get in after, but don't let nobody fuck with you. And people may think that I'm wrong in saying that, but that's the way I grew up. If somebody fucked with you, you punched them in their face. You made sure that motherfucker left you alone. And that's all it is to it. I got bullied. Well, people would attempt to bully me. But you know, sometimes on my sensitive days, I let people get away with it. Most of the time, I didn't. You gotta pick your battles. But the point is, people knew their limits with me. Yeah, I'm fat. Yeah, I got a big mouth. But if you walk up on me, I'm fucking you up. Sorry for the cursing and all. I know, I went a little bit to the left. But I just had to get that out. I don't understand all of the cyberbullying. I don't understand that. I don't see the point in that. I don't think that children know or feel that they can go to adults and tell them or explain to them the situation. Oh, another example. I was watching Judge Judy today. Some girl was friends with another girl. She had a brother, so her friend was kissing her brother. And then this girl goes and calls her friend's boyfriend and tell the boyfriend that this girl was kissing her brother, which led them to come to her house and whoop her ass. Now, she brought that on herself. She brought that on herself. She even admitted that she just did it to start trouble. That's something totally different. If you campaigning for an ass whipping, then you need to get elected. That's all I'm going to say. All right, I've been on here 14 minutes, almost 15 minutes. So I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to relax. And I hope you all do the same. Have a good week. Take care of yourselves. And I'll see you later. Bye.